Virgo, welcome. Okay, so the moon affects everyone, even though I'm a Cancer and the moon is my ruling energy, and the moon has a great connection to water signs. We all are made of water. We live on the planet of water, and the moon affects us all, whether you're a water sign or a Cancer or not. So the moon cycles we use to manifest things. The new moon for setting new goals and intentions, manifesting, planting seeds for dreams, desires, and that kind of energy. And then the moon is for transmuting anything that would stop you from hearing your intuition properly, things that are deeply embedded within you that need to come to the surface so that you can see clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, with your mind's eye, with your heart, and you know, she so that you can be shining in your full power like her, and in touch and in tune with your emotions, your dreams, your abilities. So angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, those who work for the highest good, we appreciate your messages and your wisdom, and we give gratitude, we give thanks, and for some of us we give service. So what animal energy, totem energy, has a message for the collective of Virgo? And pay attention to how this animal may come in your reality. Example, I did a reading for a friend and she got the caribou. And, oh, you got two. You're the first one to get two. And she got off, when we finished the reading, she was watching some late night TV and somebody started telling, one of the guests on the show, one of the shows, whatever, started telling a story about a caribou, his encounter with a caribou. And just like that, that fast, there was that affirmation, that confirmation. So you might actually have the animal encounter, or you might just have some encounter with the animal's likeness, image. You may hear a conversation, you know. So let's find out. Oh, I love it. Well, first you got the Swan, Virgo. How beautiful. And look, it looks like the moon is in the end. You know, if you want, take a moment and pause this so you can really, there's this artist, Susan Boulay, her work is, I've been a fan of her work for a couple of decades. She's amazing. This is the symbology of transformation, loss of innocence and beauty. Transformation, loss of innocence and beauty. This painting of a swan maiden represents a common motif found in the mythologies and folk tales of many cultures around the globe, from Native American to Slavic. Although the stories vary from place to place, the basic plot is the same. A young man finds the feathered robe or skin of a swan maiden, a goddess-like creature which she has temporarily shed to assume a human form. Although the youth attempts to hide the feathers from the maiden, which allows him to possess her, the swan finds its feathers, assumes its animal form, and leaves the youth. The lost swan thus symbolizes the departure of youthful innocence and the passage of maturity. In some versions of the story, the swan dies. In Greek mythology, the swan song is the beautiful song sung by the swan just before death, before transformation. And we got the totem card. And this is the symbology of guardianship. Wow. Although the word totem derives from the Algonquian word netotem, meaning my kin, the concept of animal totems is universal in Native American cultures and other cultures around the globe. Animals are the guardian or tutelary spirits, and each person and group has an animal totem. Individuals inherit totems at birth, acquire them through marriage or by membership in a clan, or learn of their watchful presence while in a trance. Native American dancers invoke the power of the totem by initiating the animal in posture, movement, and dress. Totems were also represented in elaborately carved totem poles, which functioned as grave markers or the emblems of a family or clan. Guardianship. Very interesting. Interesting that those came out together. Perhaps we will find out why. Alright, so that is the Animal Spirits Knowledge cards, and now we'll use the Queen of the Moon Oracle for guiding through lunar and seasonal changes. Because we want to find out what the collective, through moving and choosing what is being released and what is being received, returned, or received, returned, rebirthed. Oh wow, shut your front door. Okay, and what is being returned to the collective of Virgo. Cards didn't waste no time, Virgo, no time. Wow. Well, bottom of the card is self-love. Interesting that we have the Swan story about love, and then we have, and it's interesting because they kind of have similar postures, right? Self-love is the best love. Choosing to love yourself, choosing radical self-love, putting your needs, making your needs important. And then we'll take 2 reveal cards after we get done talking to verify and confirm the messages that have come through. Very interesting. Okay. What is being released, let go of, extracted, taken away, transmuted? First of all, we have the full moon card. Congratulations. You're the first sign in the series to get the full moon card for this full moon reading, which is interesting because wow, Virgo, what the front door. 16, the full moon is today. This message is timeless. If you're drawn to the this reading, that means there's a message for you. So don't worry about what time frame or when it was recorded or downloaded. But this is synchronicity because it's February 16th and the full moon is on February 16th, and this is I have power, it is real. This is a time of big magic. When you get this card, this is serious, this is intense, this is you this is knowing you have power, this is you being in your full power. Got the full moon power. Congratulations, you got the beaver moon, which is the moon. This is a time or a season when the beavers know that winter is coming, and they're getting industrious and they're busy making plans and whatever else beavers do. Fix their domicile, gather their stuff. I digress, I'm not being clear. But this creation card, this is about you have powerful magic here. It's time and then you have this card of this magician card here. You are a mighty creator or creatrix. You have the power to create an industrious life. You have the power to create the life that you want. This has been coming out though. This card has come out a few times. I'm only almost halfway through the series. And this card, so now I want to read it. You can create your own destiny. Yep. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. I am a mighty creator, creatrix. It is my birthright to create. The time is now to take action, and it certainly is now, because you have this power, this moon, this magical energy supporting the creation of something. And then we have nourishment. And nourishment is a card of what you hunger for and what serves you. not only just physical nourishment, taking care of yourself, making sure you're getting the things you need, but spiritual, mental and emotional nourishment. What nourishes you? What do you need? How do you need your work environment to be? How do you need your home environment to be? How do you need your relationship? What do you need to manifest or create that would really nourish you? And this is also a card of being, for those of you, if you're dealing with somebody or something that someone or situation that you're jealous or envious of, this is about you realizing that feeling of jealous and envy is just a feeling of something within yourself that you're not nourishing, that you're not answering or recognizing. But this is a powerful time for you to create something that really is good for you and nourishes your soul. You are powerful, and the universe is expecting you to act like it. You have this guardianship. You have this loss of innocence, beauty, and transformation. Coming a rite of passage, coming into adulthood, not having such a naive, innocent way of looking at things. But there's self-love here. And I'm feeling like empathy towards the youth who lost someone. They lost the Swan. Alright. Tell me about power, creation, and nourishment here all together. And you have, it's funny because power is 1 and 6 is 7. And you have nourishment here is 7. So some of you may be seeing 77. 6 of Swords. And 6 of Cups. And 66. I have 2 6s here. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords represents transition. Represents you moving. You left the past behind. Whatever was going on back there, it wasn't working for you. So you made the mental decision, Virgo, to get the heck out, to move forward. And now you're in a period of transition. Moving forward. And sometimes you can feel vulnerable because you're not really sure. You're in new territory, in new waters, and you left what you knew and what was familiar, and now you're kind of in this transition period where you're not to the other shore yet. You're not really sure what's going to happen or where you're going. There's like this uncertainty, but one thing's for sure: what was going on in the past, what was going on back there, whatever you left, it wasn't serving you. And for some of you, 6 of Cups. Let me just ask. Why the 6 of Cups? Oh, okay. The King of Cups. Because 6 of Cups is about, you may be returning to lighter times, to happier times. 6 of Cups represents nostalgia, childhood memories. It represents the storybook idea of a child, living life carefree, no worries, no stress, playing with childhood abandon, just enjoying life, stopping and smelling the flowers, return to lighter times, lighthearted times, good times. But it can also be a card of something from your childhood that has come with you. Something from the past, maybe even somebody from the past. And I got the King of Cups. So for some of you, I'm getting that for some of you, especially with the Swan, this was about a love relationship. It doesn't have to be for everybody, collective reading, but perhaps, because we have the King of Cups here, Virgo, and this is an offering. This is, specifically, this is a male, clearly, because it's a king. Sorry, I don't mean to be Captain Obvious, but this is the King of Cups. This is someone who is ready for love. This is someone who's mature, somebody who, and then we talked about the loss of innocence. This is kind of like the grown-up version of your emotional self. This is you being in control and balance and harmony of your emotional ocean within. This is you being ready for love. And we have self-love here. Oh, self-love. Some of you may have issues with self-love that came from your childhood. And it's time to create something new, create something that nourishes that inner child of you, because you have power. It is real. I just heard take your power back. And you have this King of Cups. This is someone who knows this is someone who you don't have. This is someone who self-love is not an issue. Love is not an issue at all, in any way, shape, or form. Whether giving, receiving, whether giving it to yourself and filling your own cup first. This is like emotional intelligence, emotional maturity. And it's interesting, we got this water coming from the moon on that card. So what is Mother Moon is helping you release? Self-love. And for some of you, it might be someone, specifically, it might be somebody returning from your past that's that has feelings for you, that cares very deeply for you. And maybe, you know, for some of you as well, because I'm getting a few messages here, it's nourishment. Some of you want love. You want that good feeling. You want love. And some of you want love, but something happened in your childhood, but I really feel this is about you loving yourself, because self-love is here, and nourishment. Wherever you're going to, it's a place of you healing and loving yourself and enjoying life again. Because what's being returned to you, received or rebirthed, is Mother Truck in abundance. So you have 3 full moons here, Virgo. And this is about, look at all that earth energy too. This is about abundance being all around you. This is about a time of abundance, a season of abundance. Even maybe you haven't felt, you know, the abundance in the past. Maybe it's been hard, but this is a cycle of abundance. Cycle of abundance is being returned. So it's being returned to you. So this is, I really feel too, this is about self-love for the most part. Yeah, 7 of Swords on the bottom. This is something that somebody said to you. This is, swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're air signs. They're mental energy. It's communication, words, ideas, thoughts, memories, belief systems, all that mental energy. And the 7 of Swords represents somebody plotting against you, talking bad about you, gossiping, saying things to you that are negative, lies, deceit. And we have the 5 of Staffs. Yeah, resistance, conflict, competition, ego. That's causing friction and resistance towards moving forward. But we have justice here. We have balance. Returning, something working out in your favor, the truth and nothing but the truth, you know, restoring the balance. And then we have Ace of Pentacles. There's that abundance, the beginning, a gift from God, the divine, the universe, a gift of abundance or opportunity coming in. So you're receiving you know, maybe somebody was jealous of you, because we have the nourishment card, 7 of Swords, 5 of Staffs, you know, competition, ego. Somebody was jealous of you. But you have you have the totem here, guardianship, you know, and maybe this situation, whoever was jealous of you or saying bad things about you, maybe this helped you grow up. You saw the world in a different light. Transformation, loss of innocence and beauty. Yeah, and for some of you with justice, that's also like some kind of legal situation or court case or something working out, justice being on your side. But there is a return of some kind of abundance. What are these two reveal cards? Yep, sovereignty. So there's a message here about your power being returned. This is the energy of you have power. It's real, so act like it. And the full moon is here. Act like you have power. This is about, you know, getting your world back, getting control over your world back, your freedom, your power. The Queen of the Moon, sovereignty, and we have the green corn moon, which is another full moon. And the green corn moon is patience. Something is coming to an end, but it was this again. This is about the journey. There was something you had to learn, so you were on this journey to learn something, and it's not just about the destination. It's about the journey and what happened along the way and what you learned, how you grew, and it's about, you know, keeping your heart light. That Six of Cups energy. You know, while you went through this journey, you didn't allow it to darken you. You didn't allow it to weigh you down. But this is also a card of, you know, something any day. The green corn moon, the harvest, it could be ready. You're not quite there. It's like the Three of... It kind of reminds me of the Three of Wands. It's like you're not quite there. The ships are coming in, but they're not. So it's time to start making preparations. Because something is going to end and something new is going to begin. Be patient with yourself. This was supposed to teach you how to... This journey taught you to take your power back from some situation. Let's just read real quick the Queen of the Moon Oracle, which is also 5 energy, moving through challenges. Let's just read real quick. This is the first. You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. I reign over my own realm. I reign over my own realm. You can create your own world. If there's something that you see in others and you're downing yourself or judging yourself or letting it weigh you down, that you see other people moving forward and being successful, you have the power to create the world you want. You're a mighty creator. If you find out why you feel that way, jealousy. That's what these two cards are saying. Ego, competition, jealousy. Working against each other instead of with each other. And if there's something that is... If it bothers you when somebody gets good news or something wonderful happens to somebody else and you feel a certain kind of way inside, that's because there's something within you that is totally possible to create. Because the creation card too is also about making space. You make space, you create space, we create room for something to come in. But I'm really getting this is about you nourishing and loving yourself and believing that you have power. The full moon is helping you release any self-doubt you have in your ability to, you know... No Pentacles. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. 1 Pentacle came out. This is you. In your abundance. Virgo, 7 of Swords. What sign? The 7 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Peace. Wow. And extremes. Just be patient with yourself and nourish yourself. Choose radical self-love. Your needs are important. Putting yourself first. Because you have the full moon and the Queen of the Moon Oracle. You have 2 cards talking about power and magic and sovereignty. This is a powerful moon for you, Virgo, especially because some of you are probably on the Leo cusp, and you know, the full moon is in Leo. I didn't see when the new moon on the 1st is, what constellation, but we'll be back to see how the collective moved and choosed and changed the energy. Because I believe in y'all. I know y'all change it, but yeah, you're moving in a new direction, and you might feel a little vulnerable. You might be a little uncertain, but don't worry. You're returning. Something is healing within you emotionally, possibly from your childhood. Giving yourself the self-love and the nourishment that you need. Creating a ritual, an air of self-love. And when you're releasing this idea, or maybe not this idea, but releasing, surrendering, there's this abundance that comes in. Something works out in your favor. Let me just ask, tell me about the 5 of Staffs, the resistance. Yep, and there it is, with Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So we have 77, 66, and 55 here, folks. 5 of Pentacles. This is the 5 of Staffs is here. There's some type of... Some of you may be jealous. Someone may be jealous of you, but I'm feeling jealousy, ego, competition over somebody who's doing well. And the universe is taking away the belief that you don't have what it takes to achieve the things that make you successful and abundant. It's not true. That's why the 7 of Swords is here. It's a lie. With the 4 of Pentacles, it's a lie. And the Page of Pentacles, oh, another Page of Pentacles. This is the lack mentality. This is feeling like you don't have enough money, you don't have enough love, feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, hopeless. And it's not true. There's 5 Pentacles. Look, there's help right here. They could go in the church. They could get some shoes, a hot meal, some love and support, warm up. Who knows what if they would just get out of this mindset, get out of their troubles and their worries and stop wallowing in their fears. And I'm just saying, I'm talking about these people. If it resonates, if the shoe fits, hey, they would look around them and see that there is abundance all around. And that's the energy of this card. There is abundance all around you. It's about being open to it. It's about attracting opportunities. And you got the Page of Pentacles, which is money coming in, an opportunity, a job, an offer. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Staffs, this resistance. Whatever this resistance is from you being and manifesting abundance, something's going to work out in your favor. But you first must release this notion that you don't deserve love, or that you can't, not loving yourself enough to go after what you deserve, what nourishes you, not believing in yourself and your own power or the magic of the universe. The contrary is here. You are protected. Loss of innocence, transformation, yeah. I feel there's a transformation in your finances. I love it. I don't have anything. I'm looking. Don't have anything else. I think this is Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna leave it. Give me just a little more on 6 of Swords and 6 of Swords and 6 of Cups. Just something to just extra clarify, extra clarity, please. And thank you, angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, those who work for the highest good, for the one, for the all. The King of Cups, Six of Cups, Six of Swords, 66. And the sixes are about growth and development and a return to balance and stability and security. You know, you can have a table with 6 legs. A big table. Yeah, 9 of Cups in the world. Shut the front door. There's something with here. You're moving to an area of self-love. Some of you, it's loving your inner child and healing your inner child. But because I've got the World and the 9 of Cups. That's what 6 of Swords and 6 of Cups. You're powerful, and this is a powerful time for you to, let's do this. Because the full moon, that's actually the card I should have read first, since it's synchronizing with the actual day the full moon is. Step into your true power, shine brightly, do not hide who and what you are. The time is right to attract big things for yourself. Ancestral energy is important. Open your mind to larger possibilities. Big magic can be wrought. Opening your mind to larger possibilities, and they're totally possible. You have the World and the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. And the World is the completion of a cycle, of a goal. This is success, triumph, victory, a clean slate, a fresh start. Come on now. I have power. It is real. Ancestral energy I'm getting, because that's come up twice now. Ancestors. So some of you have ancestors who are also assisting you, loving you. You know, it might even be some of you, it might be a father who was a water sign or who loved you. With the King of Cups here. Take this moment to recognize that power and rejoice in it, for your next step is the precursor to your future self. Wow. Your future self. So much emotional energy. 9 of Cups, Cups being here. We have the Justice, which is major arcana in the World. Something working out a victory in your favor over some kind of distorted or completely incorrect belief system. I love it. It's time for you to step into your power and create the world that you want and feed yourself exactly what you need. It's time for you to nourish yourself. Heck yeah, it is. It's time for you to love yourself and your inner child. I love it. Okay, Virgo. We'll see you on the new moon. Like I said, see what the collective changed through their movement and choosings and movement and choices.